And welcome back to What If? And we are continuing off the what if of what if Goku had learned to control the Oozaru form. So, last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If, Goku and his friends had just defeated the diabolical Frieza. Through Dragon Ball shenanigans, they were able to bring the Namekians back, Namek was fine, and they're all back on Earth. So Vegeta basically took one of Frieza's ships, went on his own, and eventually came back to Earth. Goku's training on Earth. Instead of training with the Yardrats, he did not unlock Super Saiyan, at least not at this time. And it's pretty much, and Piccolo is, he's kind of, I don't think is stronger due to the fact that he does not interact with Nail at all in this case. So we cut over to basically the time frame, the time skip between then and the time Trunks shows up. We do not get King Cold because Frieza is completely destroyed, therefore he doesn't learn about Earth. So eventually you do get Trunks basically showing up and asking where's Frieza? Where's and Goku? I mean, basically he's kind of confused with what's going on, and then Goku explains the situation. As Trunks also sees, wait, you have a tail. What's going on? And so forth and so on. That happens. He does explain. Goku does explain. It's like, yeah, I don't know what the heck the Super Saiyan thing is you're talking about. It's like this, and then transforms into Super Saiyan. It's like, whoa! It's like, yeah, I can't do that. But I mean, I can do this, and then transforms to a great ape. Just, yeah, I can do this, and then pump it up a little bit with Kaioken. But whoa, that's impressive. So, it's like, that's awesome. It's like, how'd you do that? Explains a little bit about it. And then the whole android explanation, and everyone trains for the androids. Now, Gohan is, I believe Gohan, what did I put Gohan's power at relative to that? It's a good question. What did I put Gohan's power at? I think Gohan's power is roughly where it's supposed to be at this point in time, because he himself did not get his inner potential unlocked. Also, through those years, Gohan would have been trained to control his Oozaru form just like Goku. It would take some time, and when Gohan would go crazy, Goku would just go Oozaru and basically keep him in control. But yeah, he probably would train Gohan on the ability to turn Oozaru at will. And then with Trunks showing off Super Saiyan, oh god, one second. Oh, lazy Sunday. And with Goku seeing Super Saiyan from Trunks, he does learn Super Saiyan. I have no doubt about that. So you do get Super Saiyan Goku. Unfortunately, he does still catch the heart virus. Something changes with that. So you get that scenario going forth, but Goku also not just learns Super Saiyan, it learns to control it pretty well for what it is. It doesn't get like the perfect Super Saiyan form with training in the hyperbolic time chamber, but he does get a good grasp of it. He also starts learning to try to combine it with Oozaru. He finds that to be much more difficult, but he can manage it more or less. So he does have Golden Oozaru, but it's something that Goku really doesn't want to try to use yet until he feels he can really manage it. So you would get the... Oh, God, sorry. Whoa. I'm just suddenly yawning a lot. So you would get the confrontation with him and the androids. I do think he would probably take out 19 before... Even after 19 absorbs his energy. So, 19's like, I will have all of your energy. And then observes with the Kamehameha. It's like, oh man, that's too much. And then Goku's starting to suffer, but he just, and then as 19 comes in to like start drinking, then and Goku with the last bit of energy just goes, and then transforms the ages, crushes him in his hand, and Jiro's even like, what? Now Jiro would probably know about Oozaru. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Jiro probably wouldn't know about Oozaru because Goku probably would never had, because as far as I know, Goku never used Oozaru during the Red Ribbon Army arc. never turned into the ape form. And in this version of this What If, he didn't learn to actually go into it at will until the Saiyan saga. So the androids probably weren't, or Jiro wasn't really privy to it, and even though Goku had transformed into it once, like during Vegeta and probably a little bit while training, he probably doesn't have enough information to make them that much stronger, even if they did, and even if they did, the power boost would be too great. So 19 gets crushed in giant Goku's hands. Jiro is now suddenly getting the hell out of there the best he can. Meanwhile, Yamcha and I think Gohan would both go and get Gohan back and get him his heart medicine. Now Vegeta does show up and, goes after Jiro, and basically that scenario goes about the same where the androids 18 and 17 get released. They awaken 16, and they go about the journey, kick everyone's ass, and that's about it. So most of this goes about the same until Goku wakes up. Cell, the whole scenario with Piccolo and Kami fusing together, I believe that goes about the same. Piccolo's not quite as strong as he was in this, but he's still strong enough. That fight with Piccolo and Cell, the initial one, goes about the same. Really, you won't see much difference until Goku wakes up from the virus, and he would probably have a sizable Zenkai at that point. But truth be told, you could probably go toe to toe in this version with semi-perfect Cell. Goes and gets Vegeta. They train at Kami's lookout. Piccolo squares up against 17. Cell gets in the way. Tien goes to stop him. Basically, remember, Piccolo didn't actually die, remember. Piccolo is still alive, but he barely survived. And Tien was about to die. But Goku did come and save him. Unfortunately, I think Tien does die. I think Tien bites it again. And then Cell's off to go and find 18. Piccolo does survive, though, because Piccolo barely made it out of there alive, and he was able to get himself out of there. I blew a hole in him. How durable is he? How durable am I? Questions for later. So, yeah, he is still alive. Tien, unfortunately, is dead, stalling for 18. And 18 and 16 to get away. So, eventually, Vegeta and Trunks get out of the hyperbolic time chamber. They are about the same power they are in this original series. Goku and Gohan go in the hyperbolic time chamber. You will get Gohan going Super Saiyan and learning the whole ape transformation. What's going to go on with Goku? We're going to save that for a little bit. So, moving on. The whole debacle with Vegeta and Trunks and Semi-Perfect Cell goes exactly, like verbatim, it goes the same. You get Perfect Cell. He beats the shit out of Vegeta, demoralizes Trunks. Goku and Gohan both get out of the hyperbolic time chamber. And yeah, they can immediately tell there's something different about him, besides the fact what was normally different about him in the original series. There's like, their power is different now. So Gohan and Goku both go. Goku goes to confront Cell, tells him about the 9-day span, all that. So again, fast forward, nothing serious happens that changes anything else except Tien's dead at this moment, and they don't have Dragon. They can't get Dende at the moment. So they are actually pretty much up shit's creek without a paddle. And now Goku has trained with King Kai, and King Kai's right. Goku, there is a way to do it. Is it King Kai? Is it yes? There is a way to bring the Dragon Balls back. So basically, they explain that we can go back to Namek and get a new What they can explain is I'll contact the Namekians and basically have them use the Dragon Balls to send one of theirs here who they feel is prevalent enough to or ready enough to become the guardian of the Earth. It's like, thanks, King Kai. So I was like, give me a moment, and then he contacts Guru. I was like, wait, where's Guru? I was like, Lord Guru has passed. I am the new elder. Who is this? I'm King Kai. And the Kai's like, Kai, a god? He's like, yes, a god. Moving on. So through some negotiations and debates and things like that, they elect Dende. Dende gets transported via the Dragon Balls, and he is there to basically jumpstarts Shenron, basically. And they use him but they can't use him to bring back Tien, remember. But they asked to use the Namekian Dragon Balls, I'd imagine, to bring Tien back anyway. So they do that. Dragon Balls are then active once again. They keep them up on the lookout so they can find them and then have them at the ready. Then enter the Cell games. Hercule and his lot make fools of themselves, and then Goku and Cell square off. So Goku immediately powers up, and Cell also powers up, and they go toe to toe. Now Goku, I would imagine, holds a stronger edge in this fight, but initially it is probably still roughly even. Goku probably does again the warp command. In this case, it'd be a speed feat, wouldn't be instant transmission. But he does it blast. So I was like, "Oh, you wasted all your energy." And Goku's just like, "Well, Cell, you're half right. I wasted a good chunk of my energy, but I've still got a trick or two left up my sleeve." "Oh, you mean that monkey form you have, Goku? Come on, you don't really think you can manage that in your state?" "I'm not talking about that, Cell. I'm talking about a power that goes even further beyond," and then starts powering up, and and starts going Golden Oozaru, which is far stronger, but he doesn't have the speed. Cell still has enough speed to get away from there, but Cell's just still like, "Your power's great, Goku, but you can't catch me." Starts hitting Goku. He's like, "I know that, Cell. I just need to hit this form before. It's like, before what? Before I show you my true power. What I learned how to do, spending a year training just to fight you." It's like, "What the hell are you talking about? It's been 9 days." It's like, and then Goku's just like, and then Cell can suddenly feel the powers changing in Goku. Like, wait, what is he doing? What? And Cell's just like, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden the power just erupts. The form shrinks, and lo and behold, you see standing there Super Saiyan. What it wouldn't be called Super Saiyan 4, but Super Saiyan Primal or something like that. We'd call it, I guess. Super Saiyan 4 Primal, whatever. Anyway, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is standing there. Granted, he'd still have his orange pants on. Note that, because remember, his pants color stayed the same to what he was wearing as a kid. So you have it there. Gohan also would still probably be strong enough to take on Cell as well, but Goku is there with a power that just is eclipsing. Like, here's Cell's amazing power. It takes up the entire screen. Boop. That's where it goes down to. And now here's Goku. Like, Cell's power theoretically is around maybe 3 billion at full power. In the version we're giving Goku, if he's equal to Cell, if you Super Saiyan 2 that makes it 6 billion. Super Saiyan 3 that makes it 24 billion. And then if you Super Saiyan 4 that, which adds another 10 times, that's 240 billion. So Goku went from here to here to here, and then boom, to there. So that's just, I bet you can't even hold this one very long. Normally you'd be right, Cell. Except I spent a whole year training with this form. I can hold this form well more than long enough to take care of your sorry butt. And then it's like, you're just blah. And then he coughs up 18, just Mazel tov, it's a boy. And then he just starts to just completely and utterly waste Cell. Just because he knows that Cell is too dangerous at this point. Well, he understands that he has to be. And remember, Goku did try to actually destroy Cell. So it's not that Goku's against destroying Cell. It's that he wanted a good fight, and he got a good fight initially. Then Goku realizes it's time to end this because I know you're a threat to the world. And one of Super Saiyan 4, we'll call it Super Saiyan 4. And defeat, it just starts wasting. Cell tries to go for activating the bomb, but Goku's like, nope, and then just throws him straight into the atmosphere. He's like, I will still fly down, and then Goku's just punching him. I will blow up Goku, and then Goku just says, no, you won't. And then, or it's like, yeah, you will. And blows him up, basically obliterates Cell in the Gohan style Kamehameha, but he does that cool double-handed. I don't know why that wasn't an actual double Kamehameha times 2 or something like that. Double palm Kamehameha, whatever. Just boom, blast. So that's it. And and Vegeta is also just rip shit at seeing Goku this powerful. And Vegeta, damn it, Kakarot! I will find a way to beat you! And so Goku powers down. He's white, but he's not like, he's just like, whew, I'm okay, Gohan. Dad! So move on to 7 years of training. during the 7-year time skip. And everyone saw that too, by the way. That was on television. Hercule did not beat Cell. Goku beat Cell. So he is the hero of the Earth again, again, again. So yeah, seeing a pattern here, Hercule, aren't you? So cut to 7 years later, Hercule's still the martial arts champion because they haven't really been doing that. For 7 years, maybe it was just on the 7th year that Chi-Chi says, "Fine, we need the money," and Goku used the exercise. So cut to 7 years later, Gohan and Goku and Vegeta all have Super Saiyan 2. 7 years of training, I have no doubt they'd have that. Gohan has been at least keeping up with the training. He's been keeping in shape. He's probably a little stronger. I'd even maybe put him above he's probably well above his canon counterpart at this point. He's probably more like, if he did Super Saiyan 2 10 billion or something like that. Goku's been training nonstop. He has Super Saiyan 2. He pretty much doesn't even have to go Oozaru after 7 years of training. He can just Super Saiyan forward if he wants. And he even has kind of hit upon Super Saiyan 3, but he's not quite there yet, and he's realizing this form is probably not going to be a very sufficient form, so I might as well just working on Super Saiyan Primal, or whatever you want to call it. So Goku is just busy been working on that, perfecting that a bit more, figuring out he can use Kaioken with it, so Jesus, he's OP at this point. Vegeta also has been training his ass off, and to the point where he actually, I think, would reach Super Saiyan 3 unintentionally, and think, yeah, it's like this form, it's power, it's immense, but he realizes also it's costly. I have to try to minimize the damage on my body. So Vegeta, I'd say in year 5, he figures that out. So we actually have a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta here. But Vegeta also would still hold a solid amount of resentment to Goku. It wouldn't be quite on the same scale because Goku's there and they would occasionally duke it out. But Vegeta would be saving the Super Saiyan 3 for like the tournament area. And everybody else probably trains about the same. Krillin ends up hooking up with 18. Works out fine. So they go to the tournament because, everyone figures, why not? Why don't we go back to the tournament? And everyone's paired up about the same. Krillin beats that fat guy. Piccolo backs down from the Shin fight. I actually don't think we get the Great Saiyaman fight or character in this case, just because Goku is still around. He's still probably active. Gohan might help where he can, but he probably just has a disguise just in case. Like something that looks kind of like his Great Saiyaman uniform, but probably just the green vest with the black onesie and the turban. So Videl, who would be interested in Gohan still, it gets her ass kicked by Spopovich. Gohan nearly goes insane, goes crazy trying to, get him, and Goku stops him. Then the Kibito versus Gohan fight happens. He shows up in Super Saiyan 2, which is far more powerful. Now, like I said, about maybe 10 billion in this case. Because he's had enough time to be training and everything along those lines. Which, they steal all Gohan's energy. And here's the thing. When they get back, there is no fight to Pui, Yakon, Dabura. Gohan's power when they stole it in the canon was about 50% of Majin Buu's. That's assuming they didn't take some other energy from people. I'm thinking it was about 50%. And if I'm to get my estimate kind of right, because Dabura is said to be about as strong as Cell was, and Gohan wasn't as strong as he was when he fought Cell. So I guess Gohan's power is right around 3.5 billion, give or take. That's my say. I think that would put Buu at around 7 billion, just waking up. His power would probably grow, especially after he absorbs and eats people, it grows stronger. That means not only did they just fully charge up Majin Buu, they gave him a power boost. They basically brought Buu out at about 10 billion. I was like, my word, how did they fight? Majin Buu's at full power already? What did he even get to the last couple episodes? No Majin Vegeta, what? Oh well, Buu! It's like, and then they all sensing this, and yeah, it's like, oh my word. I was like, yes, Buu, you're back! It's like, and then Buu! Is this the great Majin Buu? Well, I don't know. I assume it is. And then Buu beats Dabura, eats Dabura, goes to about 14 billion, eats Yakon and Pui, who I don't know what their power is. I think it's implied that if 3,000 killies is equivalent to about 1 or 3 is equivalent. If like 1,000 killies is equivalent to 1 billion. Yakon had about 800. that would hypothetically say Yakon was about, let's just say that it's about, put some Buu up about another billion. And absorbing them does kind of aid in his power, so he kind of gains like Yakon's ability to suck up energy and eat it like that. And it's assuming that he does steal abilities and powers. He probably also had Deborah's spitting ability. So they all show up there and Boo's and they say, Supreme Kai, welcome. It's like, you just in time to witness the demise of another planet, and you were unable to stop it, just like your fellow Kais. It's like, no, it's too late. Boo's awake, and his strength is beyond he's so much stronger now. It's like, huh. It's like, you think he's strong? Watch, he's no match for us. It's like, yeah, don't worry, Supreme Kai, we got this. Like, wait, what? Are you serious? It's like, you can't then Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta both power up to Super Saiyan. While Gohan is about 5 billion, I'm going to say Goku and Vegeta are roughly equal at this point with, I'm going to say 7 billion. They're, I think, a fair bit higher up on the scale than Gohan is. So they come in, they try Super Saiyan, 3-on-1 Super Saiyan, and they're able to overwhelm Buu, but Buu ultimately just blows him back. And so he's like, Buu, turn you into chocolate! It's like, whoa, get on! It's like, get on here, Dad! And Gohan actually, and then, Buu! Whoa. I got a message from the dance. Stop giving me these messages. I'm in a relationship, damn it. He's like, Gohan, no, Gohan! And saying Buu actually eats Gohan, gaining all of Gohan's power. And here's the thing. We know Super Buu ended up transforming when he absorbed people. Thin Buu turned into Super Buu after absorbing Fat Buu, eating Fat Buu. But Fat Buu didn't seem to have that ability. He just got stronger, I imagine. But I would imagine we might see at least a little bit. Like, maybe he would look a bit more like his Super version, where he's still got the same wardrobe, but he's thinner and lean. Basically, Super Buu with Majin Buu's face, wearing Majin Buu's clothes. And everyone just, it's like, Gohan's like, Buu! It's like, that's right! Buu! Buu eat, son! Buu eat all of you! Boo! And then he just starts wailing on him. Goku and Vegeta immediately go Super Saiyan 2. They're still getting the shit kicked out of them. It's like, Vegeta, it's like, I was saving this for our fight, Kakarot. But I guess I'll have to show you the power I've obtained. And then powers up, shows off Super Saiyan 3. I still can't hold it for very long, Kakarot. But don't worry, it'll be over quickly. And it's like, oh, yeah, so that's what that form can do. Wait, what do you mean? Nothing. I mean, is it, wait, no, it's not that. It's like, I would have, but, and they're actually just having some blood, but I didn't think it was really effective, just draining energy, so I just stick with the other ones. Like, yeah, sure, Super Saiyan monkey primal form, whatever it is. Yes, I will beat you, Kakarot. And then it's just like, excuse me, sorry, hanging out. And then Shin's like, can we do this later? It's like, Boo, stop ignoring Boo. It's like, why you play with Boo now? Boo. Because Vegeta would be roughly speaking 56 billion at this point, which is over twice as strong as Buu is. It's like, it's like, Final Flash tries to obliterate Buu, but a little bit of Buu survives. Because Vegeta is a bit more careless than Goku in that regard. It's like, Boo! And then, Boo! Boo don't like you! Boo like you! You play rough! Boo's turn! And then Boo starts wailing on Vegeta, who's still much stronger than him, but he's starting to tire out a bit. Like, his stamina's draining, his power level's starting to go a bit. It's maybe like more like at 40,000 now. He's still much stronger than Boo, but he's starting to, damn it! It's like, Vegeta's like, I don't need your help, Kakarot! Boo, you! Boo turned him into chocolate, Boo turned you into cake! And it's like, no, Vegeta! And then he actually shoots Vegeta to get him out of the way. He's like, oh, you will Boo's kid meal! You in turn! Boo turned you into pudding next! Actually, I was going to say, Beerus didn't know what pudding was. It's like, no, that's enough, Boo! It's like, Vegeta's getting tired. He won't be a good playmate for you much longer. It's like, you and Boo get tired with Boo? And Vegeta's starting to huff a bit. It's like, ugh, I wouldn't be this tired if you didn't shoot me, Kakarot. Yeah, you'd be turning the cookie by now. Do you have any counter for that? And Vegeta just has to finally power his. It's So, well, let's see if you can do any better, Kakarot. It's like, yeah, trust me. And then he just powers up straight to Super Saiyan 4. Just, poof, I will. Now, Vegeta, seeing as Vegeta and Goku are about the same power, Goku's Super Saiyan 4 is right like over 500 billion at this point. So he just dwarfs Buu. Just again, here's Buu. Here's Goku. Just boom. And it's just, well, actually, no. That's a good example. Goku. So, or Buu. And then Goku's pretty much feeling. So it's like, Buu, he's really strong. Buu, and then, for my son. And then Goku just, again, he does the Cell and obliterates Buu. Everything of Buu is just gut. It's like, oh, you did it, baby. He'll be back any moment. And the Goku's just standing there, just, Buu, that was your cue, Buu. See, I made it alive. Isn't that funny, Buu? Come on out, Buu. And then Goku's like, yeah, he's not coming back. It was shame, because my son will, because we haven't wished him back with the Dragon Balls yet. You want to say it like that, but Goku knows that he can wish him Goku back, because Gohan's never been wished back with the Dragon Balls. So it's like, no, and then Goku's just kind of quite slowly floating over to him. Like, you think it's over? I'll make another Buu. That's right. Papaya! Just starts to inflict the magic on everyone, but everyone's strong enough to just overpower it. And eventually Shinji's like, no, you won't, Babidi. Just shoots him in, just takes his head off, and then that's it. So we end with Buu dead. Vegeta's still seriously jealous of Goku right now. Gohan dead and eaten, but will be revived. And Babidi was killed. So that's where we end off the Buu saga. There really is no Buu saga. You don't get Super Saiyan. You don't get Gotenks. You don't get a Super Saiyan 3 Goku because Goku has something beyond that. Ultimately, it's just Goku's now kind of become a little OP at this point. Luckily, we're going to have a purple Catman to equalize that in a little bit. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I just would win, Star Wars, Superior Magic, what if, anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get that at some point. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.